the Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Trap News Network. We back in this thing, like cook, cracking this thing, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more of the good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Some news you can use, not legito, you can't get, and nobody's called legito. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Subscribe, become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia, hit that notification bell. At the top, hit all say tapped in for the latest and the greatest what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Get into my newest single, How Little You Care, is out now on all streaming platforms. Tap in with the tap in, when you tapping in, how we tapping in to make sure you get into that. Tap in. Make sure you drop into the comments, man, because the best comment between now and 500 subscribers, 5,000, 50,000 words are hard. Numbers are kicking my A double. Now best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers, you get a $500 cash tappington. Cash tappington, $500 to the best comment between now and 50,000 subscribers. And make sure you find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Trap News Network. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna jump into this content without no further ado. Don't man. We got OG from 5-1 Troubles responding to Spider-Low, giving him the neighborhood handshake on No Jumper. We finna get into this content, man. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
G-Face.
Paperboy News.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now, after Brick Baby did that interview with his cousin Lil G-Face and his big homie Big G-Face from 5-1 Trouble Gangster Crips, Spider-Low jumped in that live, and according to Brick Baby, he ruined that interview, so they're gonna do a part 2. Now, according to Brick Baby, the main thing that made him mad about Spider-Low jumping in that live was because he was high off of some type of substance and he couldn't control himself, in which he was interrupting people while they was talking during that interview, and he was asking his own questions that wasn't even relevant to what they were even talking about. Now, Brick Baby said the main thing that he got mad at Spider-Low when he jumped in that live was when he knew that his cousin Lil G-Face and his big homie Big G-Face was from Trouble Gangster Crips, which is damn near a branch off of the Hoover set, and every time he gave him daps, he kept giving them the neighborhood handshake. Now, G-Face seen the back and forth that Spider-Low and Brick Baby were doing online about that situation, so he addressed it. So let's talk about it. Now, after No Jumper released that interview, he said one thing he ain't gonna do is say anything bad about Spider-Low. And he said as far as Spider-Low giving him the neighborhood handshake, he doesn't care, because that doesn't mean anything to a real ninja. And he said despite where you from, the older you get, you tend to not care about those type of things. But that matters more to the younger generation, which is why Brick Baby got offended. And that's when G-Face's big homie Bang said, I respect where you from, just don't disrespect where I'm from. Now, G-Face said, don't let the online Spider-Low fool you, cause in real life he a gangster. And he said the fact that Spider-Low gave him a neighborhood handshake, that wasn't disrespectful, that's just him. I mean, he is telling the truth. I mean, think about it. DW Flame.
I can respect G-Face, the real G-Face's opinion on that, and that's showing awareness of, number one, who you are and awareness of who you're dealing with. And that's a huge level of maturity and growth, so I could definitely respect that.
Accidentally said the N-word towards Brick Baby, disrespecting the neighborhoods. And to a lot of people, they thought that DW Flame was out of pocket. But DW Flame said, you gotta understand that they parlay with the Hoovers, which is why they pushing the Hussein movement. And as we all know, the Hoovers don't like the neighborhood cars and they used to dissing them. So him hearing that word a lot, he thought that was a regular thing. And that's the same thing that goes for Spider-Low. He kicks it around nothing but neighborhoods or East Coast Crips, and all they do is the neighborhood handshake. So when he gives somebody a handshake, he just does the neighborhood handshake naturally, because that's what he's used to and the people that he hangs around with. But when he does it, he doesn't mean it in a disrespectful way. And G-Face said, you gotta understand that gangbanging is a young man's sport, and him and Spider-Low's grown. And that's when G-Face, to prove his point, said, look, I'm from Trouble Gangster Crips, and he threw a neighborhood. He said, we don't care anymore. Now, G-Face said when Spider-Low shook his hand with the neighborhood handshake, he was looking out for the black community. Because G-Face said Spider-Low was showing the younger youth that a color line can get crossed. And G-Face said everybody's beefing with the Troubles because they made their alliance with the Hoovers. But he said back in the days, the Troubles and the East Coasters got along. And he said even though the East Coasters didn't live around there, they protected the members over there. Now G-Face acknowledged that him and Spider-Loc is grown now, and the streets is behind them. And what they once grew upon, as far as rivals and gang lingos, you know, that ain't them anymore. And although they talk about it on their stories, you know, that's stories that they did in the past, and who they are now is different. Now Spider-Loc's always gonna be an East Coast Crip member, but as far as him being in the East Coast is and hanging out all the time with East Coast Crip young and active members and doing dirt for them, those days are long gone and behind them now. Now shout outs to the real G-Face who ain't told from 5-1 Trouble's Gangster Crip for dropping that solid content. But y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. It's Paperboy Newsstand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous.
Alright, man, we up out here. Up out here to the next one, man. Make sure y'all hit that red dot. Quick little nickel sack for y'all. Quick little 5-minute video. Red dot, slide it to the left. Get some of this good content on it or this good chili on it. We're giving away here at TNN Trap News Network. It's free Avenue Angel, so he's free though. Gone.